I need you guys to put on your beer goggles. Jared, do you have beer goggles? PD, I know you have beer goggles. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. On your beer goggles. The ones that visually makes something out of nothing. Because you guys, you'll need them today.
I'm going to take a clear look at
take long for the headache.
Okay, so you can flip it back. But I'm just trying to warn you guys because remember in episode 1 on the NFL Network, how we had 6 first rounders, a 6-piece with no biscuits. Well, today it's more like 6 biscuits, comparatively speaking. All right.
As long as I don't pick the try to marry the hoe. I want to marry it.
It's bound to happen.
Can't be. Yeah, I gotta get the business end down right.
We're fishing from a poison pond. Sounds like. For the wife you married.
Oh my God.
Now, come on. A lot of this is... Now, look at Amy Schumer on the bottom right. What's she getting arrested for? Jeez. Okay, we can take that left row and just put a big X through them. Top right, we can put
the whole row.
Yeah, the whole left row is out. Well, that was before I saw the right. Okay. Wife.
Beer goggles is 2 a.m. last call.
God, man.
Striking out all night.
I'm going to have to do this.
I mean.
It's worth the headache. And it's actually helping.
Yeah, I bet it is.
You know, closing your eyes would help too.
Paper bag would help all of them. Some might require a larger paper bag than others.
Absolutely. I know exactly what you're talking about.
All right, I'm going to say wife, actually, top left. The one at the middle, the top middle is just too mysterious for me. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. It looks like some head tattoos, neck tattoos. She could be the hoe. And I'll take tongue stuck out for my mistress.
You're the real MVP by picking bottom right, PD. Wow.
The one I'll be fucking the most.
Okay. Is it what did it for you? Is the tongue? What?
She seems like a good time.
Or you just...
I mean, usually when you get a mistress, what you're really looking for is some sort of course correction in your life. You know what I mean? Chaos is what you're inviting. And she looks like the embodiment of that to me.
Well,
I try to incorporate all the data on there, you know, the head tattoo, the neck tattoo, that I can't fuck with that. But yet she's not she's one of the least fat ones up there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Who's gonna grab that top right fucking animal there? I mean,
whoa! Don't taint the draft pool because we never know what Jared.
He's got eyes.
But I mean, I agree with you, PD. It's 6 eggs in one hand and half a dozen in the other. So you're gonna have to you get to pick from what you have.
Like I said, I'm gonna marry that top left one. That is, you know, she looks like she's at least. You know, not hostile. She's got the, you know, you can't quite tell how fat she actually is. So, I mean, that one on the bottom, that bruiser, bottom left. Yeah. You know. So yeah, and then mistress is, you know, tongue out and hoe up there. The chick who knows how to take care of herself.
So how in one at top middle, maybe a Slim Jim. How important is it? How important is weight to you?
For these things, well, with women in general, it's of moderate importance. I mean, I've been with some big women, to leave. You know that. I've been with some gigantic fat women. I'm talking like 140, 145 pounders, you know. But
yeah.
So, you know, it's not too important to me, but at the same time, you know, you like a woman that cares enough to keep herself trim.
Yeah. Well, Jared, it's on you, my friend. What are you going to do?
Well, I have plenty of time to think about this, and I'm probably going to marry the bottom middle. She's not terrible looking, and she looks like she knows how to cook. And those sad eyes. I need a woman with sadness who, when she looks at me, she's like, "Hey, that's a reason to be happy. I could have done a lot worse." And probably gonna Mistress top middle just for the allure of it. I have to assume there's just a bunch of random piercings that might benefit in that Mistress department.
You like piercings?
It depends on the piercing. Some are better than others.
Understood.
And definitely hoeing out bottom right, because that tongue, I mean, I could make a lot of money advertising blowjobs.
All right, bottom right. I'm not surprised that she was drafted, but is it the tongue? Has she not had her tongue out? Would you guys think she still would have made the cut?
It's hard to say, isn't it?
Yeah,
it definitely is. So
if she's smiling or not.
I mean,
there's something about a smiler in a mugshot that really, really pulls at my heartstrings.
It sets her apart, yeah. And maybe the benefit to this is that
crazy.
With that crazy facial expression, you can't really quite tell what she looks like, whereas it's pretty clear with the rest of them. So it's almost like you'd rather not know completely. But that fruit head over there, man, that big fucking sack of shit on the bottom left, that one.
Yeah, if it was purely off her ability to cook, I still wouldn't pick her because she'd probably eat it all.
Yeah.
What kind of
she's
hair
eating
is that?
something, clearly.
And really, with their hairs all fucked up like this, they could be fixer-uppers.
And that purplish, like, prison jumpsuit kind of makes her look like Veruca, the blueberry girl in Willy Wonka.
You talking bottom left?
Yeah, bottom left. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking more. Yeah, I haven't seen Willy Wonka.
I'm sure just about all of them could.
It could be blown up like a blueberry.
Yeah, I was thinking more of less that your Grimace sex toy that you have back there, Jared.
That's true.
She kind of reminds me of that. So, has she stuck out her tongue? Would that have increased the likelihood of her appeal? Increased her appeal? If Grimace,
I don't think there's much she could do to increase her appeal apart from major life changes.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. No wonder she got caught.
All right. Well, let's take a look at their penalty.
That's the girl down there on the bottom right, my mistress. Aggravated menacing DUI. I told you she was nuts.
Yeah, she's menacing, right? She's being a menace right now in this picture, which is cute. It's accurate, and she's consistent, staying on brand.
Did you ever wife up the right one though, Jared? I mean, look at that. Forgery, fraud, delinquency of a minor. These are crimes that you'd want your wife to be able to commit, perhaps. Although,
I don't know about the delinquency of the minor part. That might be crossing the line a little bit. Forgery and fraud, though, I can work with that. So
those are
the three Fs.
Victimless crimes there, Jared. The forgery and fraud.
Yeah, victimless crimes.
Unless she's forging your name on a life insurance policy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So bottom left, theft. What in the world? If you guys had to guess what she was stealing, what would it be?
Butter.
Anything from the grocery store.
This picture seems every buffet around town probably has this picture up in there.
Oh yeah.
On their wall.
This one. No surf.
Banned from any cruise ship.
So top middle.
Stealing
banned from cruise ship. Top middle, armed robbery and kidnapping. Does that surprise anyone?
Kidnapping's always a bit of a surprise, but
I mean, the armed robbery, I'm willing to bet that, she's just the look of her is enough to scare anybody, and that could be considered a deadly weapon.
Well, she was an accomplice, for the record. She was an accomplice.
Oh, she was only an accomplice.
She was an accomplice. Oh, he said only an accomplice.
Just a getaway driver, which is probably not a very good getaway driver.
So does that? Yeah, she's a woman, so she was not a good getaway driver. So look, does that, with her being just an accomplice, does that raise things up in your book? Does that change her from second round to first round?
I still can't get over his eyes. I'm a big eyes guy, and those it's like staring into death. I
Damn.
don't think I can do that. I don't think I can handle that. At least not as a wife. I mean, mistress all day. I'll mistress that all day up and down. But wife, I'd actually have to look at her apart from. And I mean, it's my mistress. I never actually have to look at her.
Well, good point.
I
PD?
wouldn't go near that bitch for all the tea in China. And yeah, that kidnapping business. I mean, you rob I don't know, whatever they rob, Walgreens. You don't need to take hostages and shit. But
Yeah, well, it was I think they robbed a person. Yeah, and kidnapped the person.
The old honeypot.
The old honeypot. It may have been that, but it was an individual that they robbed, and she was the accomplice. And
sugar-free honey, right there, boy.
Yeah, I don't like sugar-free honey, for the record.
He does.